What makes a legend? Is it raw talent or something more? For Kobe Bryant, the answer was clear. It was obsession. It was the relentless, unapologetic pursuit of greatness. And the heart of that pursuit, the foundation of the Mamba mentality, started in the dark, quiet hours of the morning. At 4 a.m., welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-diving deep into the legendary routine that separated Kobe from everyone else and exploring how you can apply those same principles to your own life. Let's break down what a typical day looked like for Kobe. It wasn't just about waking up early, it was about maximizing every single second. The alarm would go off at 4 a.m. While the rest of Los Angeles was still asleep, Kobe was already in his car heading to the gym. From around 4:30 to 6:30, he'd engage in intense skill work. This wasn't just casual shooting. It was meticulous, detail-oriented practice. He'd work on his footwork, his post moves, his shooting form, making hundreds upon hundreds of shots before the sun even thought about rising. After this first session, he'd head home for a quick break, maybe a nap, and some family time. But the day was far from over. He'd then join the official Lakers team practice. For his teammates, this was their main workout of the day. For Kobe, it was his second. He'd go through the entire practice with the same intensity as his morning session, pushing himself and everyone around him. But wait, there's more. After the team practice, Kobe often stayed for another session. This could be more shooting, more one-on-one drills, or intense weightlifting. He famously structured his workouts in a way that mimicked the fatigue he'd feel in a game. He wanted to train his body and mind to perform flawlessly, even when exhausted. This 3-a-day schedule was the norm, not the exception. It was a staggering amount of work, a testament to his unparalleled commitment. So why 4 a.m.? Why not 6 a.m. or 7 a.m.? For Kobe, the early morning held a special significance. First, it was a practical advantage. It allowed him to get in his first full workout before his family responsibilities kicked in. He was a dedicated father and husband, and this schedule allowed him to be present for his family without sacrificing his training. He could get his work done and still be home to take his kids to school. But on a deeper level, the 4 a.m. start was a psychological weapon. He knew his competitors weren't up at that hour. While they were sleeping, he was working. He once said, "I'm not the most talented player. I have to work harder than everybody else." That early morning grind created a mental edge. He felt he had earned the right to succeed because he had outprepared everyone. It was his quiet time, free from distractions, where he could be alone with his goals and his ambition. It was a daily ritual that built not just his skills, but his unshakable self-belief. This relentless drive is the core of the Mamba mentality. It's a mindset focused on being the best version of yourself every single day. It's not just about basketball, it's about life. Kobe described it as a constant quest to be better today than you were yesterday. It's an obsession with the process, with the details, with the journey of improvement. This mentality wasn't always popular. It made him a demanding teammate. He held everyone to the same impossible standard he held for himself. But it's what made him a 5-time champion. He was unafraid to be the bad guy if it meant pushing the team toward a common goal. His obsession was with winning, and he understood that winning required a level of sacrifice that most people aren't willing to make. It was about pushing past pain, fatigue, and self-doubt. It was about seeing obstacles not as barriers, but as opportunities to prove your dedication. The stories from those who witnessed it firsthand are the stuff of legend. John Celestin, a former Lakers teammate, once shared a story about arriving at the gym for a practice and seeing Kobe already drenched in sweat. Kobe had broken his wrist at the time, but he was there, practicing with his non-dominant hand, a full hour before anyone else even arrived. He refused to let an injury stop his progress. Shaquille O'Neal, his legendary teammate, often tells the story of how he'd see Kobe practicing without a ball, just shadowboxing, doing footwork, and visualizing moves in the gym. Shaq initially thought it was strange, but he came to realize it was just another example of Kobe's obsessive dedication to mastering every single aspect of the game. Even the trainers for the US Olympic team were blown away. During the 2012 London Olympics, one trainer got a call from Kobe at 4:15 a.m. asking for some help with conditioning work. The trainer arrived at the gym to find Kobe already dripping with sweat. They worked out for 2 hours, and Kobe didn't leave the gym until he had made 800 shots. This was during the Olympics, when he was already considered one of the greatest players of all time. His hunger never faded. Coach Phil Jackson, who managed many big personalities, noted that Kobe's work ethic was on another level entirely. He saw the fire, the obsession, and understood that you couldn't tame it, you had to channel it. That's what made their partnership so successful. So, what can we, as aspiring athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, or just people who want to be better, learn from this? The lessons are powerful and universal. First, find your why. Kobe's why was to be the greatest of all time. Your why doesn't have to be that grand, but it needs to be powerful enough to get you out of bed when you do unfeel like it. What is the ultimate goal you are striving for? Define it, write it down, and let it fuel you. Second, embrace the process. Success doesn't happen overnight. Kobe didn't become a legend in one day. He became one through thousands of 4 a.m. mornings. Fall in love with the daily grind. Find joy in the small, incremental improvements. The consistency of your daily habits is what builds long-term success. Third, create a strategic advantage. For Kobe, it was the early morning. What can you do to get an edge? Maybe it's dedicating an hour to learning a new skill before work. Maybe it's cutting out a distraction that's holding you back. Find a way to outwork the competition, even if that competition is just the person you were yesterday. Fourth, master your craft with obsession. Don't just go through the motions. Be deliberate in your practice. Break down the skills you need to improve and work on them relentlessly. Kobe studied film. He studied his opponents. He studied the legends who came before him. He was a student of the game, and that intellectual curiosity is key to mastery. And finally, develop mental toughness. There will be days you want to quit. There will be setbacks. You will fail. Mamba mentality is about how you respond to that adversity. It's about getting back up, learning from your mistakes, and coming back stronger. Train your mind to be resilient, just as you train your body to be strong. Kobe Bryant's legacy is more than just his championships and accolades. It's a blueprint for greatness. The 4 a.m. routine was the physical manifestation of a mindset, a philosophy that we can all learn from. It teaches us that talent is not enough. It's the obsession, the work ethic, and the unwavering commitment to being better that truly defines a legend. It's a challenge to all of us. How bad do you want it? What are you willing to sacrifice to achieve your dreams? Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video inspiring, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on the mindset of champions. Let me know in the comments what part of the Mamba mentality resonates with you the most. We'll see you in the next one.